yo, beautiful people, this Nate here.
It's Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. So we're back to review this Ed Sheeran project, number 6 collaborations project.
Yeah, man.
You tried to tick me off before we even started recording this. And
No.
it's my Ed coming with the bars. Huh?
Hey, Ed had bars, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what he had,
Listen, he told you several times, like, yo, don't sleep on his raps.
Okay. All right, Ed Sheeran. I'm laughing here. I'm a big Ed Sheeran fan.
Yes.
I like to contribute. I like to think that I put people on to Ed Sheeran because I actually heard him on the Foxhole before he even blew up as an artist. Jamie Foxx had a chance to sign him.
He seems like a cool guy.
Very cool guy. Gets along with a lot of people. It seems like he seems very organic, and that's the thing I loved about him. With everything seemed organic. Like he was just in a room with someone. He wanted to do a song. He also was a person from, I think he's from England.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And that you could tell the influences that he had growing up. He listened to a lot of R&B, good music, and that's the part that got me. Was like anyone that could, for him, it seemed like he respected the culture enough to at least to pay ode to it when he sung his music.
Okay.
So big Ed Sheeran fan. I definitely like some of the ballads he did. I liked the fact that he talked about things that were good. Now let's get to this project. I didn't like it.
Now, well, wait a second.
No.
Had you listened to any of the other collaboration projects that he's done? Like, I guess this is the 6th installment, but he had done previous mixtapes. Like,
did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this a mixtape?
I don't know. No, this is an official album.
Okay.
But the other ones he released them as mixtapes.
Okay, maybe that'll help me then because I didn't listen to any of the other releases.
Okay.
If this is the 6th one, I thought the 6th was just a
Caught you off guard?
Caught me off guard. I thought it was just a thing. I didn't know he had 5 before this.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like this album. And the reason why, and here's my reason why I didn't like it.
Okay.
Is because it didn't seem organic. You know, when we listen to an album, we might listen to a Meek Mill project, right? And we might see that he's on there with someone that he wouldn't normally do a track with, and it's like he's reaching for that audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what this project seemed like. It seemed like a bunch of those on a project. Now, with that being said, he did get into the Ed Sheeran bag that I liked. He talked about, just having the songs with, was it the one with Kamala? I can't remember. Yebba. The Best Part of Me. Love that track.
Okay.
And then he would dive into some other tracks. Like, weird about it, the one with Skrillex, I loved.
Okay.
And I didn't like the one with her. And that's when I knew the album wasn't good to me.
Well, I'm saying, is this because Ed Sheeran wasn't living up to your expectations of what Ed Sheeran music is supposed to be?
Maybe, but also because whenever he would be on, I wouldn't think Ed Sheeran would match up with a Meek Mill.
Why not?
You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't think Meek Mill would have him on his album. Wouldn't we ever listen to a trap Meek Mill album or a Meek Mill album and think that Ed Sheeran would come bopping in?
Hey man, maybe he's trying to break those boundaries.
No,
those
you know what? I'm calling crap on you because that's exactly what you hated about Wale. So I can't get you to say like this was what, you know what I mean? Like that's the part about it. It brought me back into that realm where some of those songs. Now the one with Cardi B, I did think that Cardi B had a very nice verse on there. I thought she did well.
Okay,
but like I said, when I listen to a project and I listen to someone on a project and they have a song with someone that I don't think fits their mold or something that would fit in the song, I'm calling shenanigans because I think they're reaching for a certain audience.
Okay.
And that's what I think Ed was doing on this one. And then not to even furthermore, he comes in and tries to give us the bars. No,
yeah,
Ed.
Man.
No, Ed. I don't
Big
want
Ed, man. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you think, bro?
All right. I got to get my first gripe out of the way early in this review. I'm just going to put this out there. Because, I mean, this was a collaborative project. He let you know in the title, you know what I'm saying? It was going to be him collaborating with other artists, other styles of music, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that influence him or that he just enjoys. Okay. He was going to get out there. Now, the one thing I will say with the artists that he collaborated with, it felt like all those artists had to kind of censor themselves to be a part of this.
But that goes back into my point, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, and I don't know that that's any fault of Ed Sheeran.
No.
But you know what I'm saying. It is kind of like you are getting the watered down version of Cardi B. You're getting a blast from the past. 50 Cent, Eminem.
Right.
What was that?
Exactly. But think about it though. They knew Ed has a certain power
demographic,
and a certain demographic and a certain power in music that they're not going to turn out being on a track with Ed Sheeran.
No, I mean you can't.
Absolutely, that's a bag walking. You're going to let that bag walk out the window.
It does kind of, you know what? And this was one of the things that I got from this album a lot too was the fact that I said Ed's last album, what was that, Divide, that we reviewed. Yeah. I said that all the songs sounded like they should be playing in a Sandals commercial, and I feel like these songs Ed was trying to be edgy enough that it seemed provocative, but he was also like him and the collaborators were playing it kind of safe enough that, you know, nobody would really get offended. I mean, the hardest they went, I felt like the only person that really kind of stayed true to self was Meek Mill. I had to kind of shoot Meek some bail. Meek did what Meek was going to do. I mean, he stayed on topic to the song, but, you know, his curses was his curses, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, I don't think Cardi B cursed at all in her verse.
No.
It was a lot of verses like that.
I hate Chance the Rapper now.
I was just about to get to Chance the Rapper.
I don't like him.
That ad lib is phenomenal. Okay, that made the song. He came through with it. Ed Sheeran on this project. Now, you know, I didn't like Divide, so I didn't want to come across like an Ed Sheeran hater. Like I did think that his music in the past has come off to as a bit generic for my taste. But, you know, with this project, he did step out of his bag a little bit, man. He did try to journey out there. He tried to be a little bit more raw, a little bit more raunchy, you know, in an Ed Sheeran kind of way. And in a lot of ways, man, he reminded me, or he gave me that feeling of like old Justin Timberlake. And I know you loved old Justin Timberlake, so I didn't know how he was going to feel about it. And it felt like he was kind of in that bag. I don't want to say, like, it wasn't R&B, but it had a little bop to it. You know what I'm saying?
It did. But the last album that Justin Timberlake in The Man in the Woods.
Yeah, no, not that Justin Timberlake. We talking about Sexy Back Justin Timberlake.
Okay, or even the what was the one that came out with
Future Sex Love Song?
I love that album. But he sung on that. And that's what I wanted from Ed. I wanted him to just sing. Just be yourself. If you want to have some rap verses come in there, I guess. But see,
I feel like Ed was doing him, man.
He was doing him. But when you got the other artists, the collaborators, who were not wanting to be as raunchy, like you said.
They dialed it back.
It dialed it back.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Dialed it back
like the track with Khalid, dope. Because they fit each other. I know you're not a big Khalid fan. Or Khalid fan. Khalid. We both hate Khalid. The Khalid fan. But but that track was dope to me because I felt like they meshed. Even the song with Bruno Mars, they tried a little rock vibe. Chris
Stapleton was on there.
I like that track. I didn't like the one with her because I don't know what they did with her. I think it might have just been bad luck of the draw. You know, maybe she melted in the back.
Her got that Grammy nod. I don't remember. Did she win?
No, she didn't win.
Okay.
You keep saying that something's gonna happen.
She got that Grammy nod, man, and she changed a lot. And I mean, I get it. She's got a bigger audience now. She's, you know, trying to cater to a bigger audience, a larger audience. She's trying to blow up Shuey.
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame her on there.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what though. Ed with the UK rappers when he got on there with Stormzy.
The grime track?
Yeah, the grime track.
I love that one.
Yeah, man. I thought Stormzy came in and killed it. And then even though my one guy, I forget what his name was, but another little grime rapper or whatever, man, he said he was a fashionista. All right. Hey man, whatever you say, homie.
You say so.
But, you know, Ed kind of broke out of his shell in a way a bit for me on this project. From what I didn't like about Divide got completely erased on this project. You know, he definitely stepped out of his bag with the collaborations that he did. It was a mixed bag. It was a very unique collection of songs. I never felt like at any point, like, was he pandering? I felt like this is just who Ed Sheeran was.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was making the music that he wanted to experiment with, that he wanted to make, and I got to salute that. He stepped outside of what he was popular for.
So should we give crap to the collaborators then? Because they dialed it back.
I can't give crap to anybody per se.
A Boogie did too.
Boogie did very well on there. I mean, he had Meek to kind of balance it out or whatever, and Ed came through. He held his own. Is he the greatest rapper? No, of course not. That's not what he does. It sounded like he was just having fun on the track, and you know, I applaud that, man. Get out there, do your thing. This is what you wanted to put out to the world. Hey man, go for it. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down.
I think he should have had collaborations with other singers.
How did he get Eminem and 50 on a track together?
You know what? 50 might have ruined me because he fucked that up.
50 wasn't in a great place on that verse or whatever. But I mean, it was Ed Sheeran. Like, he couldn't get out here talking that super gangster nonsense. I'm gonna tell you what, actually that Papa Pill bar that he had. I was like, okay, that was clever. Eminem, you know what I'm saying, showing glimpses of greatness.
Right.
But Justin Bieber, I thought that, you know, hey man, that collab totally made sense.
Hey man,
you didn't like the track with Travis Scott? Your boy Trav came through, man. He laced with a decent beat.
I thought it was okay.
Again, I feel like we got a little bit of a watered down Travis Scott. You know, he had to kind of play it safe. It is a Ed Sheeran album. But I mean, that was the overarching theme. Like, a lot of the collaborations, maybe they couldn't do what they normally do or whatever. But
why couldn't they?
because this was going to go to an audience bigger than themselves, and you had to make a proper introduction to this audience because Ed's audience ain't checking for Cardi B's music like that. When Cardi B gets to talking about, the things that she'll do, Ed's audience ain't listening to that. This is Sandals music that Ed makes.
I know. You're right.
They're not playing.
Everything you say is true, but that when they dialed it back and Ed was really trying to go there, to me it seemed like Ed was trying to go there.
Ed wasn't really going there though, man. Like he was like I said, he was trying to be raunchy enough that it seemed provocative, but he was not trying to offend anybody.
I got you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Listen, a guy stepping out of his comfort zone, doing something different, I'm going to applaud that 10 times out of 10, man.
For me, just the organic feel of albums is just lost. And this is a proven point of that.
And listen, all these songs seem radio ready. I think that was another point that was very very important on this album. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it is an easy listen for Ed Sheeran fans. It like he brought you into another world without, just... that's throwing you into the pot.
That's where I kind of disagree with, though, because I don't think Ed Sheeran fan coming in here is going to appreciate some of the songs that are on here. Like some of the ballads he did, some of the singing songs, cool. But like you said, I wonder if that. I would like to see the numbers in that. Is that when Cardi B comes in? Cardi B is fine, I think, but like a Meek Mill.
I don't know, man. That Cardi B verse, I was like, man.
I thought it was okay.
They really stripped her back.
Well, they did, but that's what I'm saying. It held back who she was. Mm-hmm. If you didn't know it was her and her voice, and she does have a distinctive voice, you wouldn't know it was Cardi. Because Cardi, you going in there for that raunch, and that's what she's gonna do.
Well, I won't even say the raunch because when I think of that song that she got with Bruno Mars, it still felt like Cardi. Yeah. This felt like it was, that song she has with Ed Sheeran. This felt like it was test grouped. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ran through the filter 7 times, you know what I'm saying, to clean Cardi B up for this track. Because, they know the audience that they're presenting to, and that's perfectly fine. Like, listen, if I think that you would hear this a lot at, middle school dance competitions.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. I definitely can feel you. Yeah. I definitely feel you. 70.
Okay, a 60. I hated it. I absolutely hated this. This was a tough listen. While I do appreciate Ed going out there and trying something different, this was god awful. This was a bad album. I never want to hear it again. The 60. The only reason it's not in the 50s is I did give him props for trying, but this was god awful.
Yeah, it was a 70 because I like Ed. That's the only reason it came to. If I didn't like the kid, the paper would have been torn up and given back to him. Mm-hmm. But let us know what you guys think, man. Ed Sheeran fans, if you get 100, you're absolutely right. I just want to know why. Okay, I want to know why.
I might disagree with you.
Yeah, all right. We might get argue on that.
Listen, you getting them comments telling me it was 100.
Yeah, we might argue.
I'm gonna need some strong evidence.
Yeah, Kev might go ahead and get in there for the first time
on an opinion. Normally I respect your opinion, but on this, I don't know.
Right. Well, let us know what you guys think. Was I too high, too low? Was Kev too high, too low? And we'll go from there, man. I am Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, we're Games Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.